welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Tonight's special is to buy one, get one free. That means any tarot card reading that you purchase is buy one, get one free. We'll put some things in the chat, and then I'll do a free collective message. Usually I always do a free collective message in the beginning. I like to do a spirit message at the end as well. Hey Mikey, how are you tonight? So, it's just a free collective message that I give out on the channel to anyone who maybe might be with us on the live or might watch the replay. Hey Meryl, welcome back to the channel. How have you been, dear? I'm feeling great, thanks Meryl. Got me a hot chocolate. Yes, I remember, Mikey. Sure. Go ahead and email me. So remember, it's 6+ minutes, 6+ cards. You can ask up to 3 questions, whichever comes first. So it's not, let me put one question in and then get her to answer it and then put another question in 5 minutes later after I'm done. You know, you have to put all 3 questions in at the same time, or if you just have one question. Okay, but I will not stay here for 15 minutes and give you a free tarot card reading. You paid for a $6 reading, Mikey. You're going to get 6+ minutes for free, 6+ minutes for cards. You can ask up to 3 questions. Whatever comes first, that's your reading. So if you do have 3 questions, go ahead and email all 3 questions at the same time. Do not wait to do one email at a time at your convenience, okay? I just want to remind you. So when you do buy a tarot card reading, it is buy one, get one free from me. If anyone wants to get a $6 reading, an 11/11 love reading, a $20 past, present, future, or a $30 general. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment. Everything you need to know is in the description. If there's something that you are trying to ask after you paid for a reading and it's not going through in chat, you can always email me. The email is in the description. You can ask about your love, your life, your family, your career, money, protection, soulmate, twin flames. You can also ask the tarot any spiritual questions of what you might need to know right now. No legal, no financial, no pregnancy questions. Do not ask me sex questions. No cheating questions. No exam passed. No school, pre-K to 12K to university success questions. Don't ask me when you're going to die. No end of time questions. I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective message now and see what our most trusted and strongest spirit guides need us to know right now, for anyone who may be here now in the chat, anyone who may come back and watch the replay. Hey Mexico, how are you tonight? Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. Could you give some clarification about this Destiny card? So this is the Destiny card from the Power Spirit deck. It's card number 39. Maybe the number 39 means something to someone. Maybe the number 12 means something to you. Maybe the number 3 means something to one of you. Maybe you are learning to dance to the beat of your own drum or your own clarinet. I don't know. But I feel like Spirit saying something in regards to this, and music is your destiny. Like something about music being something in your life that helps you to blossom from, you know, one state of mind to another, depending on your mood. It's like your music is the soundtrack of your life. So what do you want the soundtrack of your life to sound like? So the card is the color yellow. The direction east. Your act of power is the key to your destiny. Like a sacred flute player enticing your truth of spirit out into the light of day. Own your power, because you are made of power. An act of power comes from a place of passion within your deepest being. It is an expression of your totality of who you are in the world. To find your act of power is to live your dreams. What would you do if you could do anything? Discover what that is and then do it. To find your power is to find your destiny. Thanks so much, Mikey. Appreciate that. So maybe there is something that you have yet to discover or discover again. It might have something to do with your music. It might have something to do with your art. It might have something to do with a complete shift in your life that you've wanted to make for a long time. I feel like, so if you do love music, keep listening to it. If you make music, definitely keep making it. If you made music at one time or art, I feel like Spirit's saying get back into it. And if you haven't ever done music or art before, anytime is a good time to start doing it now. It just might be your destiny. Okay, is this your only question that you have, Mikey, that you sent in the email? Hey, Dion. Hey, Broken Beautifully, DV. Hey, Sushmita. Hey, Joe. Welcome to the Chammy. Okay, Mikey. So, each human being is unique unto themselves. Nobody is going to love you back the same way that you love them back. They're going to love you in their own and unique way. Now, in regards to your situation, I think what you mean by, in regards to your question, you're asking if this person feels or will love you in the same way that you feel or love them. No, it's not for free. I don't do free readings. There is a collective message that I do at the beginning and the end. So if you want to rewind a little bit, I did a free collective message. But within regards to you asking, Mikey, you know, will she love you like you do? Let's just see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. So Spirit says yes. Yeah, she is willing to love you in the way that, you know, she knows how to love. There's a lot of people competing for her attention and her time in the Five of Wands right now. And she's not in a very good mentally wealthy state of mind right now. She's not a happy bunny. But that's not your fault. She's made a choice that's made her unhappy, and she knows that for sure to be true. But yes, she definitely feels something special for you, and you know that she loves you, but will she love you like you do? Like, sure. Spirit says yes. But she'll love you in her own way, in her own and unique way. Let's see what else Spirit needs you to know about this right now. Right now it's very much in an unrequited love kind of energy. Hey Metal Rain, welcome back to the Chammy. There is an attraction there, but there's also, right now there's not enough energy to it's like there isn't enough spark for the attraction, even though you guys are attracted to each other, there is attraction there. You living fully in the moment of love. There isn't enough spark to keep the relationship going. So there is unrequited love here for you. You can change this. But, you could be wasting your time until you're willing to change the channel on it. You have several limiting beliefs and circumstances that you have set up for yourself and her, like you can't talk about how you feel about each other or something to the effect of You guys can't confess your love. Well, I didn't, last time I heard there were no such thing as the love police, so. You only get one chance to live. So find the ones that you want to share the rest of your life with, because life is short. Hope that helps, Mikey. Or keep me updated. We're here for you. How's your night been so far, Middle Rain? Okay. Sounds like a fair trade-off. She can stay at the ER for the rest of her life, and you and Gemma can have some peace and happiness. Wow, that is so cool, Metal Rain. I'm so happy for you and Gemma. Oh, precious. What is it, baby? I'm gonna get you. down already? You're gonna run away? Okay. You're the one that wanted down. What is this game that animals play? First they want to, first they want you, and then they don't want you. And then they want you again. What are you whining about? Oh gosh. Nobody cares, Bob. I hope you have a great night too. Be safe. Yay. Scrolling lives, yeah. Right on. Just hanging out. That's about it. Just hanging out. Thought I would come by and just see if anyone was around and wanted to chat or get a tarot card reading. No, that's okay. Not spending a whole lot of time online unless I'm working. Why would you want to stop loving someone that you really love? There's no point in wasting your time. You either love somebody or you don't. So. Yeah, what's going on, Metal Rain? You want to put your questions in the chat, dear? I really don't see a point in stopping loving someone that you love, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask that question. You know, it's one thing to, you know, it's one thing to, you know, break up with somebody because they cheated on you, and, you know, maybe you can't love them in the in-love way that you did before they betrayed you, or something to that effect. But then maybe someone didn't betray you, and, you know, you want to try to fall out of love with them anyways. You know, I could not tell you how to do that. Sorry, buddy. Hey, I am. Welcome back to the channel. It's super stormy there tonight, Mara. Wow. Like rain and or snow or both. I mean, you know, I love my sister, but that doesn't mean I want to hang out with her all day long. You know, I love my brother, but that doesn't mean I want to hang out with him all day long. You know, I love my friends, but that doesn't mean I love everything about them. Although I do. I love them. I love everything about them, so I don't know what I'm talking about there. You know, I'm pretty sure there are parts of me that still love my exes, but that doesn't mean that I want to rehash the old love story or be with any of them ever again. In fact, the thought of it disgusts me. But that doesn't mean that I don't, you know, genuinely care about the well-being of those people. Is it something you learn to do or teach yourself? Well, Hannah, it's paid readings only. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I wouldn't know how to answer that question. Yeah, I want to start doing my decorating, and 2 of the plugs that, you know, burned out, that were supposed to get fixed with the fuse getting changed, burned out. So I only have 1 plug in this room now. And I don't know how long it's going to take him to put some new plugs in. I don't know how I can handle a Christmas tree with 1 plug. When I've got like, you know, a lamp and the router and the internet and the laptop, and I just don't know how I'm going to handle it all. I don't understand why they put 3 rooms on a 15 volt fuse. It doesn't make any sense. Is there an active work order to get it fixed? I don't know. I should probably ask that question tomorrow. All I got back was I'll tell the, yeah. So, I mean, the work order was to fix the 3 plugs and the fuse, but, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna run my air conditioner on a 15-volt fuse with 2 other bedrooms on it. But hopefully it'll all get figured out. I'm completely like worn out from extension cord city here. Trying not to trip over the extension cords and get myself face planted on the floor. How am I? I need an electrician. Are you an electrician? So I was so pissed. I like took the tree out and got everything really messy, and the fucker didn't work. But it worked the other day. Like I was able to print a label and went to plug in the tree and it didn't work. So I don't know. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, I hope the electricity gets fixed, because I'd like to have a Christmas tree without having to overload the fuse box. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that the only thing I plugged in was a humidifier. I was using a humidifier, and that was it. So how a humidifier would blow 2 plugs doesn't make any sense to me, unless guy upstairs who thinks he's an electrician once again was doing electrical work on his apartment, and it's just fried my plugs. I don't know. Well, that's the thing, Rob, is that it didn't, when these 2 plugs went out, it didn't trip the breaker. The breaker just got fixed. I don't know why they put 3 bedrooms on a 15-volt fuse. It's stupid. Lived here 10 plus years on a 20-volt, no problems. I'm just not sure why they did a 15-volt. Doesn't really make sense to me. And put two bedrooms in the living room on 1 fuse. Like, who does that? Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm really confused as to why there was a 15 amp put in. I just don't get it. So it's a computer in one room, a TV and a lamp in another. And I don't know, I guess they thought that would be safer since there's no grounding wire. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to run the AC on a 15-volt fuse. They'll have to change it or switch it or do something. Just waiting on you, Metal Rain. I mean, on a 15-volt circuit with a standard 120 electrical plug, a humidifier should have been safe, should have been fine. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, other than, you know, it didn't trip the breaker, so it must be the electrical outlet itself that needs to be changed. Hope it gets worked out too, Rob. Yeah, I don't see anything in that breaker panel that's even remotely 30. Yeah, I didn't think it had high demand. I'm just guessing that it probably just needs the new plugs. I mean, those plugs haven't been changed out since before I lived here. The electrician said that this apartment really should have the 2-prong outlets, because there's no... He didn't understand why there were 3-prong outlets when there's no, like, there's no wire for the third. It's like, he didn't really, I'm just like, I don't get it either, just fix it. I guess he didn't, maybe he didn't get paid that day to change them, or maybe because they were working, he didn't feel the need to change them, but I just don't see how, like, the modem being plugged in one outlet and then a humidifier in the other would have really caused either one of them to burn out. It just doesn't really make any sense. So I'm guessing that they just need to be changed. Oh, cool. You sent your questions, Rain. Thanks. Appreciate it. And Rob, I'm going to finish up your reading, Rob, this weekend at some point in time, and I'll send you the link once YouTube uploads it. Let's see. Well, these are good questions. This house probably hasn't been wired since 1929. For all I know. I'm calling forth Mel Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Metal Rain need to know about his questions tonight? No, this won't be the last time you see Gemma. And the Seven of Wands. As far as your first question, I believe the reaching out to this person will make them feel good. It will make them look forward to seeing you in the not too distant future, and it will make them feel better about their situation. In the reversed Eight of Swords. But it will be meaningful to them that you reach out to them in the High Priestess. It will go fine. Yep, finances should improve by the end of this weekend, Sunday into Monday. So good luck with that, Metal Rain. It might just feel a little bit slow during the weekend starting, but it will improve as the weekend goes on. So yeah, don't worry about how it will go. It'll be fine, Metal Rain. Just reach out to her, and everything will be fine. Yep, I got the messages. Yeah, there are several two-pronged outlets. Well, outlet plates. Because there are several two-pronged outlets in the house. But I'm not an electrician, I'm just a musician. I don't know much about electronics regarding building them or switching them out or changing things. I mean, I've tinkered with some electronics, but nothing like changing electrical outlets and fuses and things like that. You had your microwave and your 10K BTU AC on the same outlet this summer? Calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. I'm just going to do a collective love message. And as a collective spirit, what do we need to know right now about love? For anyone who's here with us now in the chat, anyone who might see this as a replay later on. True love, reconciliation, and make the effort. Make the effort. True love, make the effort, reconciliation. The Spirit's saying, make the effort to reconcile your differences with your loved ones, the people that you care about, the people that you feel truly love you, that you truly love back. You know, I don't know, someone asked me earlier today, can you stop loving someone that you are truly, madly, deeply in love with? I don't know. I can't answer that question. But I feel like this reading is saying, as a collective, you know, truly loving yourself is a good start as well. If you're trying to take your attention off someone that might not be like, you know, reciprocating your love that you want to, but you know, there's nothing wrong with loving relentlessly. Love makes the world go round. Making the effort to truly love yourself and truly love others, you know, can making the effort to choose love and a loving state of mind over chaos and destruction. Making the effort to reconcile your differences with maybe the version of you that is maybe more in a chaotic kind of energy as well when it comes to love. Spirit says you can't have the romance of a lifetime. You know, great love is worth taking the effort and making the changes, or saying what you need to say. You know, like I said earlier tonight, you know, find the ones that you want to share the rest of your life with, because life is short. And even if you have a partner and you plan on sharing the rest of your life with them, well, there's plenty of new friends to meet for both of you and many adventures for you to have. I don't know, Elias. I have never seen Meryl's microwave, and I don't use microwaves, so excuse me, I couldn't even begin to tell you anything about a microwave, so not their names, their brand names, or how they work. Yeah, you told me about April, sweetheart. Yeah. I'm glad that it's not a benign tumor. I knew she'd be okay. So I believe in ghosts. Yes, I believe we're all becoming ghosts. You know, Elias, nothing has to look or seem or appear perfect for it to be. Just the right environment to be that bright and shining light. You know, whether the skies are cloudy or not, the stars are always shining bright. They don't just turn off because Mercury goes retrograde, or a storm cloud comes, or it's a rainy day or a snowy day. Being of the light and being a light. It's a state of mind. You know, I like to believe that I help people who, you know, believe in different realities, because it takes mad intuition to, well, first of all, believe, and then, of course, believe in other realities that exist. Hey, Mystic Rebel, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I sell buy one, get one free tarot card readings. You can get one. All readings start at $6. I can help you with love, family, career, money, protection, twin flame, soulmates. No timings, no health, no legal, financial, no pregnancy questions. This is not Madam Stormie's DNA testing. No cheating questions, no sex questions. Please don't ask me when you're going to die, no end of time questions. Please be groovy or leave, man. You can come back when you feel better. It's pretty much the only rule. I'm pretty sure there's some other secret rules too. 3 strikes and you're out of the old ball game. You can't hang out with the cool kids club anymore. Unless, of course, you want to come back as yourself and not the shitbox that got hidden or reported or hurt somebody's feelings, you know, and be your cool and groovy self, then you can stick around. But that's pretty much what it's all about. This is not a tarot channel, so don't start acting like it is. I hope that you guys enjoy my music and my art. It's somewhere there on the channel under the StormieBleu playlist. I'm pretty sure it's there with original music, fan requested songs, and a couple cover songs I've done. I'm sorry that you feel that way though, Rain. But the more that you feel that way, the more it will be that way. It will keep showing up that way. So you want her to deserve it. You want her to earn it. You want her to, you know, it's like it's like I said before, if we keep feeding the version of her that we don't like, you know, we may never really see her true authentic self. Just a thought. Hey, B. DeVito, welcome to the channel. If you want to check out the free collective messages I have done, the first spirit message is about 5 minutes into the live. The love reading was about 50 minutes into the live. And I will be doing a free collective message at the end of the live here in about 10-15 minutes. If anybody would like to get a paid reading, a good time would be to pay for your reading now. Every reading is buy one, get one free. If you can't do the free reading after we do your paid reading, you can always come back later. I will note your name, the time, the reading you got, and you can cash that in at a later time. Check out the pinned comment and the description for everything that you might need to know about the tarot card readings. This is not a tarot channel. I'm a musician and artist. So if you check out the playlist, you might find my original music, maybe some fan requested cover songs I did. Hey Mary Jones, hey Susmitha and DeVito, welcome to the channel. Hey nobody, how are you tonight? I do PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat. I do prefer Cash App if you want to pay for a reading, but there is Super Chat available if anybody wants to use that as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also please share the video if you know anybody who wants to get a tarot card reading. Every reading is only $1 per minute. If anybody has any questions about tarot cards, life in general, law of attraction, law of assumption, please feel free to ask. Pretty sure somebody has an answer around here. Hey Yvette, how have you been? It's nice to see you. How have you been doing? Good, I'm so glad to hear you've been doing well. Awesome. What do you want me to see? Here, why don't you see this? And then you can tell me when her face changes. How about that? And see if she's showing on the screen. Yvette, you might have to send the, you might have to send your questions an email, dear. Let me know. If that's okay with you. So I'm getting ready to do a paid reading. If you guys are going to spam the chat, I will hide you. Because that's being very rude to the person who's actually paying money for my services. So if you want to keep talking, fine, but I'm going to have you timed out or hidden from the channel. Oh, cool. I'm glad you got home safe, Metal Rain. Awesome. Glad to hear you've been doing well, Yvette. I had to scroll far back to see that you even said that. Thanks so much, everyone, for keeping your comments to yourself. I'm about to do a paid reading for Yvette, so if you could just please hold the chat so her and I can communicate, and I won't have to keep scrolling back in case she says something relevant. Yeah, she's being genuine there, Metal Rain. It's too bad she's not feeling well. I hope whatever it is that she'll be able to overcome it. If the doll's face changes, let me know. Just waiting on your questions, you bet. Yeah, just take care of you and the dog and let her do whatever she needs to do at the hospital to get better. Probably a good thing you went, because I highly doubt we want the dog to end up in douchebags' care, that's for sure. And you gotta put your foot down about it. Okay? Thanks so much for sending me a corgi. I appreciate it. Okay, you sent your first 3. Okay, I see your email just came through. I'm calling forth Yvette's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about her questions tonight? What do her most trusted and strongest spirit guides need her to know about her questions tonight, here, Spirit? Just going to spread out all the cards for you, Yvette. Okay, dear? Logic, if you wanted to ask a question that relates to something you want to be answered by the tarot, go ahead and put your question in the chat. If not, I can always give you a spirit message for the amount of jewels you just gave me. Usually for the amount of those jewels, I usually don't allow people to ask a question. I just do a spirit message on what they need to know right now. What's the most important thing they need to know right now. So yes, personal grief for sure. But this person will be back, you bet. Don't let them make you think that they won't be back. They're going to have to go through the 7 stages of grief before they come back, but they will come back. In regards to them wanting to end this friendship connection thing, it definitely does have something to do with personal grief. But it has a whole lot to do with the kind of personal grief that has to do a lot with the kind of personal grief where they feel like there's something they really wanted really bad and they can't have it or couldn't have it or haven't tasted the success with it yet. Or they want to taste that success again. And they're having some kind of personal attachment to you within regards to that grief, because I think at one time they may have felt that the success they were going to have or achieve or get, or, you know, if they were diligent, you know, and determined and disciplined about it, that they would get what they wanted, which is essentially, you know, they not only want to be able to like chill and watch YouTube videos all day in this Hermit card, but they also want something special in their connection with you that's more deeper than just friendship. But there's some kind of personal grief going on here that they need to tackle right on to the point where, you know, they're able to still look at the world as if it's a good place to be in, a good place to cultivate what it is that they were sent here to do and be successful with. I'm not saying that they would ever like unalive themselves or anything like that, but they have a lot of disappointment in the fact that they feel the world is a very dry and prickly place right now, and they're having a difficult time understanding that really the world is what you make it. They'll be back. Oh, that's interesting that the next question was about reestablishing the connection. I didn't even realize that till right now. But yeah, I do feel very much so that this person will be back. Sorry about the cards. They're just so worn out. Will they reconcile, Spirit? And it's so interesting that you asked this, Yvette, because the collective message, the collective love message, which I did at about 50 minutes into the live, talked about this, giving something the effort that it takes. Like true love is worth the effort that it takes to, you know, the effort that you put into it is worth it. So it might feel a little bit dead right now, but this is just a transformation. Both of you have had an epiphany about the situation at hand and the Hanged Man. Neither one of you want to be bound by this kind of negative energy. So let it breathe right now, okay? Let this person be the hermit that they want to be. They'll come back. Why? Because it's your reality and you want them to. They already want to come back. They already are feeling as if they maybe made a mistake saying some of those things, because they don't want you to think that they don't want to be here and present, because they do. They might be calling you to maybe say some final things about correcting the error of their ways in regards to how they put that. What might be the blockage would truly have long-term friendship connections. Yeah, you shouldn't harp on it too much, because here's the thing: it's your reality to create. I'm at 10% on my iPad, so it's going to die here in a minute. But I want to say this before the live ends, and we'll probably have to do your other 3 questions at another time, unless you want to send them now. We can quickly do them. But what the blockages is this, and you can go, I don't care what tarot card reader any of you go to ask what's fucking blocking me from what I want is you, yourself, and I. Me, myself, and I. When I start to want to go to a tarot card reader to ask this question, or I want to go to my mom or my dad or a friend and be like, what's blocking me from, it's just me getting in the way of myself. It's just you, Yvette, getting in the way of yourself. It's just them, this person, getting in the way of themselves. That's what's blocking it. The limiting beliefs and circumstances that maybe we feel are what's right and what's wrong, but maybe not so necessarily right or wrong at all. It's just that they're a limiting belief and circumstance. Like when someone's like, you know, I can't change. Yes, you can. You can change your hair color, your eye color, your clothes, your car, your house, your job, your mind. You can definitely become a better version of the version you are today, and your thoughts and your feelings about yourself and others and the world around you. At the end of the day, I think what this person would want you to know mostly is that they are definitely trying to find out something about themselves. They are definitely trying to pick and choose the right path for themselves, and they might even pick and choose someone else's decisions and choices for them before they've even made a chance to choose an idea of what they do want for themselves. I'm from outer space. All right, Yvette. So you have to ask yourself, what's blocking you with truly having long-term friendship connections? You believing that right there, that there is something blocking you. in the first place. That will block you quick. It'll block you so quickly. It'll make your head spin. Sometimes, Yvette, you know, I'm able to catch my own limiting beliefs and circumstances by how I tell myself things. And I can clearly see, you know, that you were doing this here tonight, and that's great, because at least I can tell you you're just getting in the way, you're getting in the way of yourself by thinking and feeling this way, sweetheart, that there is anything blocking you. You can have, be, and do whatever you want. Don't let anyone or any being or anything make you think differently. There's no URL, so I'm sorry. Right on. We probably all have. Yvette, are you still there? Because I'm at 5% and it's gonna be only a matter of time before the iPad. Okay, sweetheart. I hear people who see demons in hell can also see angels. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Do you have any last messages for us tonight? About career, money, finances, business, life in general. grief. Such an interesting card to get grief. Especially at a time when many of us might be witnessing other people's trauma that we're not even experiencing, but we still take in that grief. We still take in that trauma and need to purge it as well. Because even if we're not experiencing grief, you know, related to something traumatic, we still witness it and process it and need to purge it, even if it's something that's happening to somebody else. Grief deepens you, allowing you to explore the perimeters of your soul. Grief is the only gateway to certain levels of consciousness, and it is a hard taskmaster. Though through grief you can explore every aspect of your dark side: anger, pain, abandonment, terror, loneliness. Aspects of sacred wound that we usually try to ignore in our daily lives. Grief forces you to acknowledge those parts of yourself that are not yet healed. If you can look at grief as teaching, you will grow. If you can look at grief with awareness and an open heart, it is one of the greatest teachers of all. The seeds of wisdom and enlightenment are planted within. The wounds of grief, what is lost, can come back to us again in higher ways. So that was the collective message for tonight. Career, life in general, finances, job, money-related, things like that. Let me look at your questions real quick, Yvette. Tomorrow evening will be fun and creative endeavor for you, Yvette, in the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Expressive and thoughtful, that does sound like the King of Swords, doesn't it? But you will have a creative and fun time. You will enjoy. That's how tomorrow evening will be going with that situation. As far as the Cancerian, this person's very much in the mood. In the King of Cups, very much in their feelings, deep in their feelings for you, about you, and the situation. So the date will go well, but you got to stop skipping out on it mentally. Like you need to focus in on, skipping out on it mentally, because you need to be focusing in on this person and what you want in regards to the success of this date. It's something you've been wanting to do for a long time in the Nine of Cups. Okay, it's something that will definitely empower you with your thoughts and your feelings about what you do truly want in a connection and in a relationship. It is definitely some kind of new beginning with this person you're going on a date with in that Ace of Swords. You might realize that despite the fact that you have a lot in common with this person, and you would like to, maybe have another date night. You do enjoy being single, and you wouldn't want to be anybody else's. You wouldn't want to be the other woman. You know what I mean? You want to definitely be the one and only woman. But yeah, things will go well on your date. The things with the Cancerian, they're pretty much in their mood very deeply about you. So thank you so much for your payment tonight, Yvette. I appreciate that's very kind and generous of you. Thanks, Ryan, for coming by and asking your question tonight. I don't have enough time on the iPad to go into it right now. Maybe tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We can talk about all the demons you want to talk about tomorrow. Thank you, Meryl, so much for coming by and hanging out with me tonight and moderating. Thank you so much, Metal Rain, also for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Send me more cute pictures of Gemma. But remember, Yvette, don't worry about the middleman. Okay, set your intentions. Let the universe take care of you. Don't worry about not being able to have, do, and be whatever you want, because you know that you can have, be, and do whatever you want. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming by and hanging out tonight. Thank you for liking the live and subscribing. I'll be back tomorrow night. Thank you for the jewels. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night. Oh, I don't know if I'll have an answer, but we can definitely talk about it. I only have 1% now, so I'm going to go ahead and close the live. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Music is sacred, and no prison will hold this movement down.